Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Rinchin Penjo from TIG Tech Bhutan. Today in this session, I'll mainly focusing on how to set up the environment for ABAP Development Tool. So ABAP Development Tool is one of the tool under SAP Development Tool. So what is SAP? SAP is an enterprise resource planning software by the same name of the company, that is SAP. So SAP is a German acronym which is spelled in English as System, Applications and Product in the Data Processing. So the best place to study SAP is through its certification program. There are quite a number of certification program for that, and through the SAP website, the SAP software solution, business application and technology gives complete detail about it. Now if you want to know about the SAP, you can go into this session, this website. You can actually know more about the SAP if you want to know more about the SAP. So today's main focus is on to set up the environment for ABAP Development Tool. So why it is because we if a developer want to publish their business app or application in the SAP store, so they need to actually develop the tool. They can develop the app or the business app or the business solution or applications through the SAP development tools. So basically I'll be covering one of the SAP development tool, that is ABAP development tool. So you can see quite a number of development tool under the SAP development tools, that is ABAP development tool, BW for HANA, Cloud Business App Tools, SAP HANA Tools, and SAP UI15, UI5 or UI15, UI15. So if you look at their SAP development tools, now you can see quite a number of SAP development tools. So as I said earlier, so today we'll be focusing on the ABAP development tool. Now basically we'll be setting up the environment for the ABAP development tool in the Eclipse. So these are the versions that are available for the Eclipse, that is Oxygen 2020-09 version, and the latest version is the 2020-12. So we'll be installing the latest version, and there are quite a number of requirements before you actually set up the environment for the ABAP development tool. So if we go on to this is the latest version, that is Eclipse 2020-12 4.18. so let us see this. So under this the SAP development tool for Eclipse, so these are the requirement. We'll be using this. So let us go back to our presentation. So there are only 3 steps for the ABAP development tools. ADT, that is ABAP development tools. So firstly we need to install the Eclipse. The second step is to install the JDK and JRE, that is prerequisite. If you have already installed the JDK, that is Java Development Kit, or Java run in a runtime environment, so that is well. But there is a prerequisite requirement, that is it should be JDK version 11, I guess, and we need to install the ABAP prospective for the Eclipse. Okay. So let us firstly install the Eclipse. So I will I'll put down these links in the description below. So let us see this. So firstly we'll be downloading the this is the same thing, I guess. So firstly we'll be downloading the Eclipse. Before that, if you go to the ABAP, you can find the prerequisites and all. You can see that firstly the prerequisite is we need the Eclipse platform. So as I said earlier, we'll be using the editor Eclipse 2020-12 4.18. So the first step is to download that. Now operating system, mine it is Windows 10 and 64-bit, so you can also check that. And the next thing is that we need one of the prerequisite is GRE version 11, and you don't have to see this. Yeah, these three are the main thing now, and you also have the procedure to go on it. So firstly we'll install the Eclipse. Okay, so we'll be installing the Eclipse from here. Yeah, so from here you can download the Eclipse for as per your requirement. So my requirement is Windows, that is 64-bit. Now if you are going to, you can see that there are quite a number of packages for the Eclipse IDE. You have for the Java developer, for enterprise Java developer, Eclipse IDE. Now if you firstly if you try to install this Eclipse installer, the 2012 R, that means all the packages will be included in this, but we don't want to do that. Specifically we will be only downloading the Java enterprise Java developer. Now I have also given it in the slide. You need to download the Eclipse IDE for the enterprise Java developer. Okay, so that is the main focus. So let us download for the, since I'm using the Windows 10, that is 64-bit, so I'll be downloading this for a moment. Okay, yeah. Can download it from the link. I'll give the link below. Okay, let's just download the Eclipse. Okay, it's around 499 MB. Since I've already downloaded the Eclipse, my folder, so it will be downloaded as the zip folder. Now the next thing is what you have to do is just extract it here. Okay, so the next step is to extract the file for the Eclipse. If you want to rename it as Eclipse 2020 12R, since it is coming Eclipse, you can do that, but I will not do. I'll keep it like that only. I'll just show you a very simple steps to actually go on with the setting up of the environment. So the first step we are doing, that is to install the Eclipse, that is ID, Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java developer. Okay, it's taking some times, so let's wait for it until it is extracted completely. Okay, the next step is to actually, so next step is to download the JDK or the GRE file as per the requirement. Let us see the requirement as I said earlier. So we require the GRE version 11 or JDK version 11. Before it used to work by JDK or GRE 8. Now the latest version it runs only in the GRE version 11. So let us download. So you can download through this link. I'll give the link in the description, as I said earlier. So this is the version that is required for my PC. So JDK 11. Let us download this. And this one also I've already downloaded, so there's no, I don't want to download it, so I've already downloaded it. I've already downloaded it. So this is the JDK version. So you can see that the extraction has been completed and the Eclipse has come up. So this is the file that we need to run, that is the application file. Firstly we need to install the Eclipse. Now the second thing is that the JDK. So we need to install the JDK. If you don't have it, if you try to run that exe file for the Eclipse, it will show you a pop-up will come up and it will show you that it will tell you you don't have the JDK or the JRE file running in the background, so you need to install it. So I've already downloaded it. Let us install this JDK 11 version. Run, and it should start installing or prepare. It will start to prepare for the installation of the JDK 11. Okay, let us install. Next. Okay, this development, just go next. Yeah, the installation has started. It will take few times to install it. Okay. Okay, the installation has been successful. Just close it. Now we have successfully installed. Okay, now after installing the Eclipse and installing the JDK 11, now the third step is actually to install the ABAP perspective for the Eclipse. So firstly we need to open Eclipse, then you can run or open the Eclipse firstly. So after opening your Eclipse, you need to specify where you want to save your works. So since I was using earlier, so I'm saving my in the user C drive, in the user Eclipse workspace. Let us change the workspace. So I've already created one known as the trial one. Let us save everything here in trial one and let's launch it. It will take some time. To start. So it is starting. So this is the panel, or how the Eclipse IDE looks like. Now the first thing is to see the perspective. You can see that we don't have ABAP perspective. Okay. So since I said earlier, I was using the Eclipse IDE and the ABAP before also, so it is there, but I've deleted all the files, so it will not work. We don't have the option to create the ABAP project. So when you go click on this link, this button, you need to have that ABAP Development or ABAP Development 2. We don't have, since I've already deleted it. What you can do is you can reinstall it. Go inside here and in the help button, then install new software. Now let us add software. So we have downloaded the latest version of the Eclipse, that is 2012. So we need to have the link. So let us go to from here. You just copy this link, tools.hana.ondemand.com/2020-12. Copy this one and directly paste it. Paste it here. then you need to add. Click on add. Now we need everything for the ABAP. We need ABAP Development tool, then modeling tool, SAP Cloud Business, and SAP HANA tool. So it will calculate the requirement and the dependency that is required for to set up the environment for the ABAP Development tool. So these are the things that will be installed. So just click on next, then just accept the agreement, license agreement, and okay. So you can see here it's downloading and it's installing the software. So it will take some time to install the software. So basically in this session what I did is I have just set up the environment in our PC. Now next, to create the project from the cloud also, I will show that steps in the next video on the part 2 to set up the ABAP in cloud. So that I will show you in the part 2, and I will also in that part 2 video I will show you how to create your first Hello World project in the ABAP Development tool. So check it out. So it is taking some time to install the software. As I said earlier, when you start your Eclipse IDE for fresh after installing the IDE, I mean JDK 11, you will not have this ABAP. This is because I have already deleted it and I'm using the same workspace that. Okay, after this you can just click on install anyway. Just select it and install, accept. Okay, after this you can just click on install anyway. Just select it and install, accept the selected. It will take some time to install the software. It will take some time to install the software. Okay, we have completed the installation of the ABAP Development tool software, that is the prospective. Now let us restart. Okay, we have completed the installation of the ABAP Development tool software, that is the prospective. Now let us restart. Now. Okay, we have completed the installation of the ABAP Development tool software, that is the prospective. Now let us restart. Now, okay, it's the Eclipse IDE is restarting. Now, all the links that I've used for this video will be down in the description below. So firstly, we have installed the Eclipse IDE, that is the latest version, 2012, and after that we have installed, as per the prerequisite, we have installed the JDK 11. Then after that we have also installed the ABAP prospective in the IDE. So this is how you actually set up the environment, ABAP Development tool environment in a PC. In the next video I'll be showing you how to actually set up the environment, that means ABAP Cloud environment. There I will show you how to create the cloud project, and I will show you a very simple demo, like a simple programming to print the hello world in ABAP programming language. Okay. So okay, welcome. Just you can close that welcome, and you can see now that our ABAP development is the ABAP development tool has been installed successfully. So as I said earlier, if you install the Eclipse and directly run, you will not have this ABAP connectivity integration or ABAP profile. So click on this. After clicking on this, then open it. When you open it, this page will be visible. So here you don't need to Okay, one is enough, I guess. Just close it. Okay, one is enough. So this is the environment setup for the ABAP development tool. You can create a new project for the ABAP. Okay, this is how you actually set up the ABAP development tool environment in your PC with the Eclipse. So in the next video, I will show you how to like set up the environment for ABAP Cloud project. Then now through cloud, you can also set up the environment for ABAP development tool. Then I will show you inside the Eclipse how to create a project, cloud project, ABAP Cloud project. So that's all for today. Thank you, everyone.